In the name of profits, they were shipped by the millions over the course of hundreds of years. Africans bought, sold, and enslaved to work the lands of the New World in the lucrative Atlantic slave trade. In the name of racial purity, Jews, Poles, Gypsies, and other undesirables were deported by trains from all over Europe, taken to both labor and death camps by Nazi Germany. Both groups violently separated from their families, their peoples, their homes, their cultural roots severed and replanted all over the world, forced to begin life anew. Most would not endure. These are the stories we should never forget, to ensure these atrocities never happen again.
Do you have a message for our future generation?
I certainly do. And the message is this, that there is hope. And nevertheless, all of the unhappiness and the tragedy and the darkness and that the Jews have gone through and the slaves have witnessed, there is still hope. And in the midst of it all, there is a lot of beauty. I watch what's happening to Katrina and the various other tragedies we've had, and I've seen people come forward to help and to give their help. The young people that have gone down to New Orleans to help there. That's a beauty spot. That's what I call beauty, and we're so much in need of that. So these children that have heard us this morning and have performed for us gives me the hope and the love and the happiness that we're really going to witness. I understand that no matter what happens, no matter who's in control, no matter what the party is, no matter who's running for president, God is still in control. He's got the whole world in his hand. And we can't get away from that. So God bless you.
My name is Sidney Schwimmer. I'm a Holocaust survivor. And I'm glad that I can make this tape for the student youth nationwide. They have asked me to do it, and do it very gladly, because I would like to see that some other people also know and are familiar with the experiences of Holocaust.
Do you have any hatred towards the Nazis?
It's a good question. I see you go to a very good school where you learn how to ask good questions. This young gentleman asked you a really good question. Do I have any hate toward the Nazis? Now, I would like to use a different word. I don't like the word Nazi. The word Nazi actually means nothing.
Mrs. Knoll, where were you born?
I'm born in Buchach. This used to be Poland before the war. Now is Ukraine. The city was 20,000 people, 10,000 Jews and 10,000 Gentiles. Before the war, we lived very good, peacefully. Nobody, they make business one to another. There was no difference between Jews or Christian or whatever, because 10 commandments say you should not kill. So the same commandments are for Jews like for Christian, that we should not kill.
And the emotions between us were such that for 3 or 4 minutes we embraced, but we couldn't talk. We were just moaning the way wounded animals moan, you know. And I didn't know that quite accidentally I came to my brother's wedding. His girlfriend survived, and within 2 days of my arrival, there was a wedding. And I want you to know that at the wedding, we danced so hard that the floor was moving up and down. And it was a cement floor, I want you to know. If you haven't seen it yet, them Jews, they dance hard, you know.
All right, some think they're smart, and some think they're talented, and God knows what else some think. But I think that Americans are extraordinarily lucky. The Jews of Europe were, how shall I put it? They were dealt a miserable deck of cards. And possibly, had they known what it all means, they may not have died in the huge numbers that they died.
What advice do you have for upcoming community leaders?
One, it's a really, let me just tell all of you. As young people of color, as future leaders in our community, we need each and every one of you. I see more and more young children getting arrested, involved in the criminal justice system because they are followers and not leaders, because they listen to knuckleheads, and because they believe a lot of people want to get fast cash and they engage in illegal activities, selling drugs. So I see a lot of people, a lot of young people get arrested. I see a lot of people resorting to violence when in fact they really should negotiate out their problems or take it to an adult, someone older than them, or just discussing the matter as opposed to resorting to violence. I see a lot of people engaging in conduct which they're far too young and they can get themselves in trouble. They can contract diseases. I see far too many people not reading. I see far too many children not going to school. I see far too many children not taking seriously their studies. I see far too many children thinking that hanging out in the streets and listening to bad people in the streets is their answer to their problems. I know all of you don't live in a perfect world and don't have a perfect, all of you may have some problems in your life. But resorting to the streets, resorting to people who do not have your best interest, like the individuals who are in charge of this program do, you listen to them as opposed to role models, people who really have your best interest.
Words of Bonds, retelling of the stories of slavery and the Holocaust, a School News nationwide production. For more information, please visit www.wordsofbonds.com.